Hello everyone, I am the Plane Shifter, fading to the universe of Final Fantasy XIV. He is Lahee Eshkree and just woke up. We have been solving a few problems everywhere. But we also have a few things of our own. Hello MC2M, that we should take care of. Like for example, helping our friends at the Arcanist Guild. Ooh, sorry lady. you should, the inn is right there. Like, yeah. This happens a lot in this game. So, I'm going the wrong way. That totally threw me off. To continue with the main scenario, we should go to Ulda, but I am going to actually go to Lemsa. There are two things I want to do there. One of them will make me like fly through all the city states. But it's a fun thing. And we are gonna meet my favorite character that you only see once or twice. You see him twice. I believe this is the quest. What is this Lalafell gathering here? Ah, that's the one indeed. Built is only a scalp deep. Rumors of a dangerous madman about town have thought to be Eorzea. You're either brave man or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa tonight. What with the slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose? Is it your favorite character because you see him twice? I actually wanted to see him more. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why? It's said he brandished his blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you would be still standing before me tells me you don't scare easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation? To start with, you might want to look into the scream I just heard outside. Well, that is a good starting position. Well, we took the adventuring job to help people. Well, mostly to fill my pocket with gold so I can do stuff. But yeah, it's also to help people. Am I going the right way? There is a better way here. Is there? He's definitely doing the same quest. Why will no one listen? Can I make a good accent for him? He's not voiced at all. Why will no one listen? My blades, I must have my blades. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him. Toss him in a gale. And throw in the key, or gut him and finish his lifeless butt to the sharks. For all I care, just do something. Whoa, it's me! Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, forgoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why? This day marks the arrival of the world-renowned aesthetician Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every face and conscious luminescence owing and eyeing in admiration. Having money is one way to help people, wanting it to time and all, yeah. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. No matter what I say, I'll receive her accusations and looks of horror. I swear, this is not what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend? I doubt you. What is going on here? Oh, the economy of it all. Of course, you can take her side. For shame. Is there not one sympathetic ear in the entire nation? Another taste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms, and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, repeated unceremoniously for my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breath, I speak unto 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet pull right what is going frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hanansa of Naudic and Vil Malice, Gildemartus Beating of the Gritanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian at the Alchemist Guild in Uda. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out, and tell them Jandalane sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises. For I, Jandalane, am no other than the ice, the ice I. What was you trying to say? Okay. Calm down, everybody. Let everybody calm down. Okay. Let's try to get to the bottom of this. Okay. I'm gonna do the thing. Let me talk to Hanans. She's not far from here. Actually, just this weekend I reached the level 100 armorer with my main character. John the Line sent you. Let me guess. The Banis fools lost his tools. Pardon me. The appendages of his very soul. Again. And is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is night. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having him to play audience for his whinging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft an expire into his bloody hands. Okay. Considering the work that you do here, I don't think you would have a lot of trouble doing that. That looks like a piece of armor. Even an untrained like me can tell when it's good craftsmanship like this. Future shield. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's do our work. Where's an aetheryte around here? Seriously, there is no aetheryte close to your shop? You should complain with the Admiral. This thing is turning to be the most important aetheryte shard in the entire of Lim Salamensa. Let's go to Uda. I think I remember where the alchemist killed us. I reached level 15 my solo power ward. I got a device that gives access to all the containers in the base. I can clear my inventory instantly, and there is a name filter function to get stuff. That changed everything. Whoa, that's useful. Because inventory management in power ward is a mess. And to be honest, in this game, inventory management is also a mess. Like, for now, this is all the inventory I get. And, like, it doesn't look like much. Like, it looks like it's a lot right now, but once you start getting levels, especially if you do crafting, this is nothing. But yeah, there are ways to get more inventory, but like when I get my chocobo, it has a saddlebag that I can put stuff in, and I can get retainers that can keep stuff from me, but I don't have a direct access to that stuff all the time. My memory is correct. This is the correct aetheryte. And by the way, I was talking about aetheryte shards. Like, Uda has the best Ethernet network of the basic city states. Neat that it's not the only inventory you got. Yeah. But like, it's not the only inventory I got, and my main character still struggles with inventory space. That said, my main character is level 100 at everything almost. So yeah. Oh, and another thing. I have this inventory here, but for gear, it's separated. So I have even more slots that are dedicated to specific gear. I need to clean this up, but I still need to like unlock a few things in order to be able to clean this up. So yeah, I have my leveling stuff here still. So yeah, it's not for lack of actual inventory space that inventory management can get messy in this game. Not bad though. Yeah, inventory Tetris is often annoying indeed. At least I don't need to do Tetris in this game. It's all like square slots and a lot of items stack. Gear doesn't stack, but that's okay. All right, Severian. Hello, sir. You've come on behalf of Jendelain? Why, I just finished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Powered also has inventory upgrade. As I discovered, I had to kill a red clone enemy to get the first upgrade. Nice. Stolen, you say? Unfortunate turn of events, indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and a genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jendelain with all speed. So, I think I mentioned before, but one thing that this game does is everything in this game has a storyline tied to it. And if you decide to go the crafting route and become a alchemist, you'll be talking with Severian a lot, as he's the guild master. And the Alchemist Guild is probably my favorite little storyline on the crafting route. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all this stuff on camera because it's a lot of stuff. It can get really... I can get stuck doing side quests for quite a while if I do everything. Also, what use Lahee would have for alchemy? If he decides to become an alchemist, he needs to have a reason. That's how I'm gonna play this character. It's his motivation, not mine. Alright, quick step on to Gridania. It's not just upgrading a path, but also getting side lore. That's a nice way to engage in content. Yeah, that's why I love this game. That's why this game actually grabbed me. My preview is looking kinda choppy here. Is this string working alright? String is working fine. Okay, Yeah, I'm using my phone to preview the stream, but it's having a fit. But I think the problem is the preview, not me. not the feed. Yeah, you know what? Turn off. That's proving to be more a problem than a solution. Oh, this is where the next. Twitch on phone is always choppy. Yeah. And don't ever try to watch Twitch on data, like mobile data. Twitch eats data like, I don't know, Goku eats food, something like that. Guildmaster beating. This guy is. I love this guy. He's fun. Hello, sir. A message from Gendaline, you say? So he lost another one? Does the man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on... actually, it does, at least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. Is he a good beating? You won't be beating him. That's for sure. For all his flowery words, if those were truly an extension of his very being, one would think that he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Gendeline's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it's not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us but hope that he'll right his ways. Well, we can all hope. Thank you very much, sir. Let's do a delivery. Back to Lemsa. We've seen this airship enough. So, where was the buffoon? Okay. You still disgruntled, madam? Scream and save my family fortunes for 6 months only to go out and encounter the ravings of a... It's like the calamity all over again! Well, these people have a penchant for exaggeration, I guess. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, my friend, I beg of you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than Gendaline. Alright, Gendaline. Package from Hinanza. A sealed parcel that, from the sounds of it, houses a metallic implement of some sort. Package from Beating. A parcel containing a piece of woodwork. Package from Severian. A parcel containing assorted fields of varicolored liquids. Your parcel, sirs. Good to spay! Yes! I can feel it! The light returns to my eyes! Power courses through my fingers! I live! And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! Wait, sir? And so I ask, how do you feel, madam? Why, it's as if, in but a single magnificent moment, I travel beyond the void and return to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world! Could this be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you are the aesthetician. In the flesh, madam, I am Jandaline, crafter of coiffers so divine that the Manfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madam, for where a moment ago stood a fashion challenge trump, now there stands a beauty reborn. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is become passé? Fear the spectre of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. I don't feel like changing. Ooh. As the madden before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable trapness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservation moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving a staunch ally to the good taste and all other turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Jandaline shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Oh, Master Jandaline, do come back. I have not made my next appointment. I love this guy. Jandalane's token. A note of promise received from Jandalane can be redeemed for a single visit from the aesthetician. So yeah. Now in any inn room, I can call Jandalane to redo my hair. I have all the options from the character creator. And also use one of these. I just pay him in gil. I forgot how much he charges. But I don't think you're gonna be using his services anytime soon. Well, that was interesting. That guy is such a... That guy is a character, I gotta say that. Well, I guess I got the fabulous aesthetician at my beck and call. That's... I wonder if I'll ever need his services. Anyway, before I was distracted, I was going... to the Arcanist Guild. I believe my help might be of service. Hopefully they got something going. Wait, I'm... okay, it's... Why am I getting so turned around on this? It's too white! Too much white! Vanadiella. So, Vanadiel is the name of the word from Final Fantasy XI, the actual first MMO and the Final Fantasy franchise. It recently there is a raid added on the very end of the game. It's a level 100 raid that happens there in Vanadiel. No. I mean, it references Vanadiel. I should say that's more correct. So, how are things going? Sinking those Maga. Acting Guildmaster Tubergane has instructions for you from Forestier Kalia. I've been expecting you, Lahee. As ever, Kalia's predictions prove accurate almost down to the moment. And her mind is especially sharp with such a dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of those Maga. It appears his merchant's vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirate's business there is concluded, rumor has it that he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Limsalomensa. If we pass this opportunity, Kalia will lose her chance to settle the score with those Maga, and we risk the Forestier stumbling once more into blackest melancholy. Elite Force to co-op VOD on Twitch. Glad it worked out at the end. The one Starfield 11 not working is already listed as fixed for the upcoming release. Oh, nice. Good. First, you streaming the Elite Force 2 when it shows up. We might try at least looking at that stage. And welcome, Crystal. And thanks for the follow. We'll be playing more Elite Force 2 this Sunday. Have I updated the... Have I updated the schedule on Twitch? I need to check that. It may not be saying Elite Force there, but it will be. Simply getting close enough to Dosmaga will prove difficult. Kalia has, however, already formulated a solution and has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task is Your first task in this undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver the set of directions to a fisherman by the name of Eorzea. More instructions will be forthcoming. Very well. What have we got here? Directives list. A short list of orders drafted by Malvan's Gate successor Kalia. Very well. Time to go to Costa del Sol. Have I ever been to Costa in this character? There is even a clean game fix code on GitHub. Huh. Okay, you're still talking about Elite Force. Okay. Alright, to Costa del Sol. I have not been here yet, as Lahee. This is some place. I need to come here to relax sometime. Karatan. Watch Mikota girls dance. Oh, if I plan to come back here, might as well. Fine grog and fine woman, and the captain will please with his haul. Oh, what are you talking about? Sometimes I question if opening the Flying Shark was the right decision, but if I wasn't bowing and scrapping to some pretensions wooden merchant, I reckon I'd be doing the same to the Count the Smile. That may have suited my father and grandfather, but I've aspirations for a better life. Well, good luck with that. Let's see. I have not come here on vacation. I have a mission. Yeah, indeed. The mod feels very stable. It's not without quirks, but then again, what mod is not without quirks? Anyway, and the quirks, all of the quirks we found so far have been easy to fix, except of the at a broken level. Hello, sir. What is it you want, lad? As you can see, I have my hands full of my fishing. I have a set of instructions for you, sir. Ah, thanks for that. I've been told to expect you. You take on me herrings and deliver it to the cook, Pilona. Oh, these accents destroy me. An herring. Fresh herring. Herring so fresh it still flaps its fin in one final desperate attempt to propel itself from your pack through the air and back into the sweet salt water it once called home. Uh-oh. Ouch. That's bad. Ah! I was caught by surprise. Not again. Ugh. Gotta be careful with the jellyfish here. It is very bloody messy, and once that clean game fix code is read, you take up Molly's game code is moved over and the clean code base. That will be boss level improvement of stability and bugs. But that's months, not years away. But things. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know much about coding. But I understand that it's not an easy thing to do. But yeah, it's stable enough that we are enjoying it. Yeah, it's like driving a car. Don't look at the technical parts that are broken. Just drive it until it fails. Yeah, I have been reading through the original code. That's a lot of work ahead doing the same for the mod I am working on. Yes, and how might I help you? Master Kegeruju is expecting his midday meal any moment now. I was told to give you a herring. I hope it's not red. A fresh herring? Why? The master does enjoy a bit of broiled fish of an afternoon. This might even earn me a few extra coins for this week's wages. Well, you have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you, though, your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master Kegeruju rather than scoff it down yourself. So, she wants me to give it to Kegeruju. Huh. And if I remember correct, Kegeruju is the owner of this whole place. Pardon me, sir. I was wool gathering. I've no black pudding today. I'm afraid if you were so inclined, we do have some very nice bread pudding, though. With marmalade. Maybe later. Know how many guards Master Gigaruj has? Too damn many is what? The last time I checked, he wasn't Admiral Merweb. We need to stop playing around and put men where they are needed. Well, you've got a point. Well, I think I should have expected this scene. Hello, sir. Would you happen to be Gigaruju? And what brings you to my, and he used the term facetiously, humble abode? There, sir? Such a heavenly aroma. Are you, perchance, carrying an eel pie about your person? How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it, at least. I have a hefty purse of guilt to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. Well, the culinarian Opilona would have you believe her homemade eel pie is far more delicious than Mother Mion's realm famous handmade eel pie. I need water. This game destroys my throat like no other. Oh. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by Melvin's Gate Assessor to hand over this message to whoever delivered the eel pie to Master Gigaruju. You ruin your voice with this game? Probably. I need to be careful. I need only to make voices when it's important. Like with the aesthetician. Take the purse you received from Master Gigaruju and hand it to the dancer Eldigati as she prepares to return home. Clea. Links very niche. Well, a leather purse filled to bursting with gil. It was good having you with me for this time, for the short time we were together. What's Clea planning? I have no idea what she's doing. Why am I in this fool's errand? Yes, if you're looking for a dancer, then I would first see your coin. I've 3 children to feed and no time to waste on idle chat. Well, enjoy this. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. It's such a simple job as well. Why still to expect you see, in return for the coin, I am to give you these. The letter satchel is from your Mikote friend, and the patio is from me. That last item you are to deliver to Drogo, the warehouse foreman. The leather satchel. The veil of mystery surrounding this otherwise ordinary sack is so thick it could suffocate an aurochs. Well-worn patio. A colorful cotton undergarment worn for countless summer by the dancer Eldkit. Um, um, okay. What am I delivering? What is going on here? I am currently feeling uncomfortable and starting to feel afraid. Sir Struggle, sir? I ain't got time for the likes of you. If you don't get me work squared away soon, the master will have my head on a pike. You got something for me, you say? Yes, get this out of my hands real quick, please. I know, ain't this out get spotted? That Mikotelazes said someone been bringing me a gift what I couldn't refuse, and stick me with a pitchfork if she weren't telling the good soul truth. Here you're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the flying shark and pour a cup for the sailors that what are drinking there. That's what she told me to tell you on the road. I'd watch me back if I was you though. Oh son, them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutters I ever did see. Well, vintage wine. Wine so old no one alive can remember when it was bottled. The cork appears to still be intact. Well, I can get some sailors drunk. That's actually not hard at all. With a bottle in front of them. You want me to taste your wine, huh? Well, now I ain't want to pass up for free grog. Like Mountain States! Now that's blood fine drop! If we ship the stuff to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. You're coming with us back to the Morning Stars. The captain will want to have a word with you. Agreed aboard the Morning Star? I guess I have to say yes. There's a good lad. And as for you, Miss Dancer, you stick close of old Herkscrat. It gets damn cold on them long sea voyages. I thought one of them was familiar. Shh, we'll talk later. What in the house? What in the actual house? What in the seventh house even? Feel free to join our Discord. MC2M is already there. The link should be in the description. Hush, now Lahee, make ready, and I'll need that satchel you received from Eldkit in a short while. Very well. You're right then. We'll be off as soon as the boat's loaded. Let's go. This water doesn't look good on from close. Fine grog and fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this. Oh. Pray do not stare so. This was the most expedient method of gaining access to the ship. I'll take that satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. Yay, what mischief are you two about? I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill from this brisk ocean air, would you? Yeah, I'll be dancing yourself warm once we get on the ship, lass. Shifted suffered greatly from ruining his voice and receiving brain damage. Be about code after all, yeah. You better sleep off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course, of course. That was quick. I'd be happy to show him the performance that waits. The bitch Admiral's lapdog. Come back for that lesson, have ya? Like, imagine that would break everyone's brain without extensive prior exposure. Yeah. It is I who shall be teaching this. This day, my lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Enough of this damn yapping. By the time I'm done with you, you'll remember who your real master is. I would go with no one. Why is it not working? Why are you casting me around? Okay. You rabbit little car. Our numbers matter not. It is a strategy that will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Dosmaga. With your defeat, will I cast off the shackles you closed on my soul. You think so, huh? Think your fancy magics are a match for my blade? You've got another thing coming. Oh no, you're not touching this, little guy. Even though I'm very tall. Dosmaga now faces defeat. He'll flee to the starboard rail. Obvious. Next comes his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling my strings, do ya? Think I'll dance to your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. It is at this moment he notices the yellow jacket as I had to use summoning my explicit instructions to Eorzea. What? You really did think of it all. You were the fool to return, Dosmaga. I hear you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set especially for you. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you, Lahee. This strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. I had no idea what I was doing throughout the whole thing. Which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. Wow, good point. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality. One must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. It is time I sought out our guildmaster. Very well. What? Pray convey to Mr. Stubergin my fondest wishes, and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. Very well. The true test of my strategies now begins. See you around. You have our gratitude. Without your bravery and skill, the Yellow Jackets would still be floundering in those Magus' wake. Pray also send our regards to the acting Guildmaster Superking. Very well, sir. And thanks for coming and dealing with the situation. That was the weirdest day of my whole life. I hope more like this comes. It's really interesting. This first bone for Little Listener coming along. Yes. Do you have interesting days there too? Lahee is now a leg. Guildmaster, a word. Welcome back, Lahee. There is much I would ask of you, but first, may I have the satchel you received during your assignment? Oh, that. Well, yes, of course. I almost forgot that. The original owner needs her costume back, you see? I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now let us speak of Kalia. I am glad you know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desire, and you are to thank for awakening the Forest to her self-imposed feathers. The brilliance of Kalia's strategy served to blind her to her own feelings, and it pained me to see her suffer so. Your example may even encourage Kalia to improve her combat abilities, although such will surely come in time. After all, she intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive arcanists and the complexity of the tactics they will develop. It may very well be that your actions in bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of Arcanima. You too should look to the improvement of your discipline if you are to keep pace with all that is certain to follow. To that end, I offer you a new technique, one I pray allows you more readily drive back your foes on the battlefield. Ooh, Ruin 2, okay. It's the upgrade for the basic attack. Ooh, what do I want from here? Why can't I... What is this level 17k? Actual learn Ruin 2. Yes. This one time at level 30 an achievement. Alright. New book. A new Bliaud, whatever that means. Could maybe be a different color. Interesting. I did not know that to unlock the next level would need to progress through the main story, but I will. Which is fine. A little hydration. Alright, with this business taken care of, a brand new grimoire. It is time to get back to my adventuring duties. I believe Mother Mion has something to say to me. Hello. Mion has information on a new task. Call of the Desert. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Uda. Once you arrive, seek Momodi, the proprietors of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultan's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you'll pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Lahee, and good luck. Thank you. And back to Uda. Let's see. I am looking for the Adventurers Guild, which is right here. Bio does iterate is really convenient. Wish the other cities were like this. Momodi, I presume? Welcome to the Kicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... judging by your determined expression, I take you weren't here for a ale? Are you called Lahee Eshkree by any chance? Myon sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventures of the moment. That ain't no small prize coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk in business, shall we? Very well. What business do you have for me? Into a copper hell. Momodi is waiting to brief you on your task. The petitioner ought to be arriving at any moment now. Gods Almighty! Gods Almighty! Another second under that sun and I would have been set at a fire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa Shen. It just happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So, this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Shen, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Lahee of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was to be met by an acquaintance of mine at Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. What? Giants? These giants are the clan known as the Hecatoncheires, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they are angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? They were sealed for that long? You know your history well, my lady. The people of that age used the Hecatoncheires to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials, like as not our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be sitting. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which we would have you undertake. I will not deny that the mission will be rife with dangers, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. You want me to go kill formerly sealed slaves? Okay, God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in Western Tunnelland. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Imaginary Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. I am not entirely comfortable with this assignment. And I am not afraid to say that right in front of you. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who volunteered to deal with the mess down at Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you got the skills to go with them, cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatontries have left the place right in a right state, and nigh a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you noticed, but the Copperbell was old when the Second Wu dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We know full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, that couldn't possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong! Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torchers keeping watching over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's rests in you, friend. Best of luck. Oh boy. Is this Bahamut again? But instead of bursting from the moon with giant bursting from a mine, angry for having been imprisoned for so long against their will, having done nothing wrong, presumably. Oh boy. As usual. Well, not as usual. I don't think I ever had to clean up such a big mess. And this one is a big mess. 300 years in the making. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Ooh. That's what I get for leaving the road. Okay, tasting harmless. I'm way over leveled for this area. The monsters do not aggro to me. If I'm not wrong, if you are 12 levels above the monsters, they will just leave you alone. Unless you provoke them. Oh, there's an eater right nearby. Might as well collect that before I go to the mines. Bombs and goblins. Of course, there are bombs and goblins. Mine. Oh, and a few familiar faces. Hello there, sir. I have been an adventurer for long years and borne witness to many pivotal moments in history. Though the times have changed, the essence of our trade has not. Adventure has ever been a quest of self-betterment through the challenges freely faced, and ever shall remain so. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, he will naturally acquire a love of justice and an understanding of the spirit of self-sacrifice. Such experience cannot be measured in any tangible way, yet it most assuredly shapes who we are, grounded as it is in the decisions we have made on our journey and in their consequences, good or ill. I sense light within you, young one, and it tells me that you are destined for greatness. I hope so, because I do not like this job. We found the Dolorous Bear and his entire party dead. The giants were thorough in their work. Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of the creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desires to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Choose we become more given to recklessness. While it's important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolorous Bear and his comrades did this day. Oh my gosh, I met the guy. He was such he looked like such a nice guy too. Well, what is the... this? Took a while, but I found the emote I wanted. Very well. I guess more like that is gonna happen unless someone puts an end to this. There's been an incident inside Copperville Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained. But for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who volunteered to quell the adventures? Yes, I hope to fare better than the previous ones. I didn't think that Papa Shen would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see them, the better. Make ready as best as you can, and Enter at will. Very well. Here we go again. I'll get some water before. Very well, my eager companions. Let's go. I'm synced out of my AoE. Lock it tight. Oh, there we go. Miss it this. You guys not coming? I thought you guys were eager. That's odd. Okay. Man-Eater's Rip. They just have a random dead end. Okay, I think we found one of the giants. I don't think I can convince you at calming hell. Well, I guess in a way we could. Oh boy. That's some precarious working conditions. I'll have to have a word with the Sultana. As if. I was lucky enough to meet Mary with Bluffers then. Can I go through here? No? Okay, how to proceed? How to proceed? Oh, fire sand. And a bit more. Convenient. Hope this works. Like a charm. Big. Very bigger. no. Okay, cactus guys got a little rusty from being so long in this place. Boy, this is not a safe place, even without the giants. Another blasting device. Let's see if we can find some powder. Huh. I wonder if we can find some more. Hopefully this is enough. I wouldn't stand there if I were you. Nice. Just in case we need more. Yeah. Blob. Green. Very blobby. Just spitting itself out. And I'm not gonna get any close to those things. That was smart of me. Oh no. Very well. There's more Harrison here. Why do you insist in being so close to the thing that explodes? I mean, you're lost. As long as it's not a lamb. Well, that fossil is no longer living. Am I messing with the dead again? Why am I constantly messing with the dead? Alright. Knives. What will I do with knives? Oh boy. Slaves no more! Free! Free! What a mess. Get if they get to the city, it will be a bigger mess. It's just like Bahamut. Let's do this. I don't like this. I don't like this a single bit. Well, it is done. I'm glad this done, but still. The quest name is Into a Copper Hell. Is that Marauder trying to get into Copper Bell Mines as well? Where do I... Okay, report to Pointed Mesa, back to Uda, okay. Usually I wouldn't mind going there physically by flying, but walking is a bit much. I'm not done yet? Okay. Well, it's done. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Uda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation is in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shan the next time I see him. As for you, you want to report to Momodi. It will do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Very well. Oh, what's going on? Shut your mouth, you thieving lying swine! You stole from me! Don't even think to deny it! But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid with me on coin. What rot? You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford a maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, he should turn you over to the brass plates, you know? Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizen. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in, whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Yeah, very funny, lads. But I done nothing wrong. 12 was my witness. But please, adventurer, help me. I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. I'm not backing down from this. Yeah, I think I know what sort of weirdos we're dealing with here. And who the hells are you when you're at home, the dog's master? Is that supposed to be an insult? I've had enough of this mummers farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. Well, we do like this, and then we do like this, and then we do like this, like this, and then like this. I should have started the 7th AM. Guy. Like, put some effort in this, okay? Are you even trying? Oh, that's how you try. I see. Well, I guess trying is an overstatement here. Yeah, go be creepy somewhere far away from me. Like the Gale. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Huh. Thank you, kind adventure. Thank you thrice over. My... oh. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While the number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps their situation is more pronounced. Uda has a reputation for being prosperous, so it is natural that refugees would try to look here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. This is way too uh, too contemporary for my likings. Total tenderloins, get your total tenderloins, granted cheapest in Tunnelland. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, did you think that Uda was well on its way to recovery? But peer through the veil of prosperity and you see no end to the misery and suffering. Sir, are you alright? Oh, yes, it happens sometimes. Nothing to worry about. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? Well, you're defenseless now. What? Saw her bite that meat, you say? That's absurd. Oh, I did, with mine own eyes and mine own vision. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damned old vulture. Who said that? I want to know that too. Oh, Ishtola is here. Yeah, I overlooked this, but just as once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. I don't bear thinking about. Yeah, you better don't. Just go back to your family and stay safe. Ever the selfless hero, I see. It has been a while, adventure. Huh, Shitola, it indeed has. I have been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Salamanca. Explain your stalking. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. I mean, I totally would stand between a bunch of creeps and a woman. Need. In summary, you have demonstrated all of the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good. Whether you mean it or not, it is a happy knack and one which speaks volumes of your character. I'm happy to help. Yet, for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience. Visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I am not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. How the heck you know about my visions? But, well, keep talking. Understanding them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-famous talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause. A cause which would greatly benefit for your support. Huh. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think of my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, please speak with Momodi, the proprietors of the Quicksand. He's a close friend and ally of ours. Inform her that you have been chosen by the Scions of the 70 Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. Scions of the 7th Dawn. No. That's a name. I could get some answers about these weird visions. I wonder if they are connected to the dreams of the serpent. I guess it's worthwhile to take on the offer. Also, she said her group would offer support for my personal endeavors. Well, I guess there is no harm at least checking this out. Hello, Momori. Seems like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, huh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's voice with womenfolk from time to time. Ah, Lahee, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd be... You've been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're ever young adventurer Mjolnir said you'd be, Lahee. The statue masters will be overjoyed when he hears news. Oh, my voice is... I really hope the next beats is voiced. Oh, before I forget, there is a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our part was killed. His name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He won't sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see? An adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I remember him not being very nice to you. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired, just as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I want to meet you first, to ask your name. Lahee Eshkree at your service. Lahee Eshkree, I shan't forget. Thank you, Lahee Eshkree. I pray that we'll meet again. Fare you well. Good luck on your endeavors. Adventure can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want out to do with your lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Lahee. So I've met this Ishitola lady. What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the 7th Down? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Lahee, the Scions are no ordinary folk. And the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, you're still certain you want to get involved? I'll tell you what I can. You're getting me curious, to be honest. Please proceed. Vesper Bay ticket, a voucher redeemable by the Scions of the 7th Down for instant teleportation to Vesper Bay. Momody is ready to tell what she knows about the Scions of the 70 Down. So, you want to know more, then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise. I swear, if I pointed certain death on the door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being done. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. Well, certain death has its charm. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the 7th Down, you can. They're good people who made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Lahee. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in Western Tunneling. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever is at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Lahee, and these days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about Ten as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell Anne how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Well, thanks for the information. Vesper Bay then. You know what? There's an eater right there. Interesting places. Ruins of the Calamity, I think. What's going on here? You can see I'm on watch here now. Peace off for you. For I have a lock up. Oh, sorry. Some time too late have been poking around these rooms. Waste of time, you ask me. But which is on, I suppose, so long as they don't get in the way of us doing real work. This no words. Don't have all day. Huh. Thaumaturge good. I should have left my robe back at the shore. See, not put a pile of rubble. Huh? We'll not simply hire a few urchins to do from stone throw to do this. Hand me that yet. Oh, another adventure. Listen, I'm curious. I can't help. I see interesting stuff I need to poke. I'll leave you guys to your work. Now that's a tall Lalafell. Hello there. Deep in the desert of my heart, the lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, quenching my thirst of you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I have been informed by Ishtola that I might... Here at the behest of Ishtola? Yes. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Lahee Eshkree. Lahee Eshkree, Lahee Eshkree. Ah, here you are. Ahem. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Down. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. The antecedent. Very well. The antecedent waits downstairs within the solar. You may enter whenever you're ready. Alright, Crystal. Have a good night. The waking sands. You need not fear, this location is secure. Hope so. It's not like it's likely for the Empire to come knocking here. Just curious. I had a dream like any other. I was myself, but then I became something more. When I spoke of it to others, they directed me here. Did you have one too? Sounds really familiar. The antecedent made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Said that if I joined, I'd get to fight against the primals and the Imperials both to my heart's content. Yeah, I know I could get the same by enlisting in one of the grand companies, but I've never been partial to saluting, if you know what I mean. Well, to each their own. But the receptionist is something else. Did you perchance notice how small she written the names in her row? I couldn't make out a single one, no matter how hard I tried. Sorry, I'm just trying to make idle conversation. The whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure it was some sort of scam, that they were rounding up hapless adventurers for some nefarious ends. But now that I've seen the facilities for myself, I must confess it looks legitimate. Good. I'm glad I had to talk to you guys. This is a weird association. I'm glad I had the idea of going off the track. Well, they seem to be legit. Let's see how legit. Hello? I take you are Lahee Eshkree? The town sent word that you had arrived. Late Mephilia has eagerly awaited for your coming. This way, if you please. Level 17 and level 16. It's all level 17 and I can't wear anything, and this is worse than what I'm wearing. Choo. Yeah, give me the money.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Yes, it's my
Well met, friend. My name is Memphilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Yeah, very well. Hello?
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the 7th Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yes.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Yes, actually a couple hours ago.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
The Echo, I can't say I am familiar with it.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
That explains a lot.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
Yeah, that is indeed inconvenient.
That's right. I too possess the Echo.
I did hear it.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
I would like to know more about those primals.
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
Good point.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example, are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcome gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the Retainers Registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You need to consult a retainer advocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let these gestures serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us with the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship I'm sure you agree, and one which serves you great good besides. Well, thank you very much. That could be very helpful. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It's Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Bit too early for passwords, I think. But at least I'll keep them. I'll keep it secret. Our organizations, the Scions of the Seventh Town, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of the Charlayan natives, such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second made up of individuals that share your gift, known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the 70th Umbral era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. So not everyone here has the echo. And you are formerly from the Circle of Knowing, I believe, if I understood correctly. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with not a thought to the consequences. Considering the fearsome strength, it would be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason that we must do our utmost to oppose them. Summoned primals. I really hope the Serpent of Maiden is not one of those things. At least they don't seem to be. This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. While there are others who possess the echo, none are near as strong as you with the power. Hence your extremely high expectations of you. Okay, how do you know how powerful I am with it? I don't know how powerful I am with it. Seven waning months see 7 suns rise. Divine order rose, falling corpses right. Thus the Divine Chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this unparalleled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the downlight cowering next up the stiffening blanket of the night, and we abide. We wait the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Well, you said words. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this done with. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what Us that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this. This when you give me your answer, Lahee. I'll go where the wild rose blooms. Yours is no small endeavor. The dangers are great. Yours is no small endeavor. Small? No. Worth? Undeniably. We labor for the good of all the realm. The dangers are great. They are, yet the risks we take are justified, given that wish is at stake. Well, this prime. Those primals can actually lead to some of the answers I seek. Perhaps it's worth following this path. They also seem to be good people, yes. I don't think I would have a problem leaving if I need to. We Scions have put one minute. I'll go wither the wild rose blooms. A wild rose by any other name. Ophelia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Down.
I take it you will help us.
I intend to. It does seem interesting for even my personal quests.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
I did went to Sharlayan once, and I was denied at the gates.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
Oh, you don't mean old Sharlayan?
The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
I see. I don't believe I've been to Sharlayan, only old Sharlayan.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Oh.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
And you would meet them if you started in Gridania.
Hello there. Welcome. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
And the one we would meet if we started in Ul'dah.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Ooh, already? Okay.
Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
Indeed. I would like very much to learn more about said primals.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Through this first mission, we will come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recover, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Lahee, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Okay. Hello, sir. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spat of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled on security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Tribone, so it would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see what he gives us his full cooperation. Very well. Camp Tribone. I have not been there yet. Okay. Organization, the Science of the Seventh Town, was formed through the union of two separate... Oh, okay, it's the same dialogue she had inside the solar. Oh, hello there. Don't mind me, lad, I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now, where shall I want to put it? There are more people here now. Why don't any of these blokes know who I am? I swear, I was one of them Scions of the Seventh Town. Only didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was in a far more convenient location. At least I think it was. Or is my mind playing tricks on me? God, what's wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? While there are others who possess... Okay, they have the same thing. Okay. They see that those of us who have seen the dream are chosen. That we have within us the seed of greatness. That we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamigan, half-bred, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him, a half-bred who once took to Brunswick just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with heroic potential. You enjoy the music of this area? Oh yeah, and the music in this game just gets better. Huh, so this boy has Guardian blood in him. Can say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to omit that part. But Arenvald shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. Half Guardian then. Yeah, that could cause some problems, I guess. For him, not like, I don't think he's a bad guy. The robberies and disappearances? The Amoja are most likely culprit. Wouldn't you agree? Then again, this is Tanalan. One cannot discount the possibility that money and interests are involved. Well, true. Wishes to sit with more cutthroats. Lim Solomons with the pirates. Oruda with all the merchants. Lahee, how goes it? As well here, at least in the bookkeeping front anyway. Well, I have a mission. You okay? They might be sick. Okay, if I want to get to Camp Drybone from here... Ooh, it's a heck of a trek. I've barely explored Tenelin. Yeah, that's what I get for starting in Lenosha. Chocobo Keep. I wonder if I can... Just back to Ulda. Yeah, no, that doesn't help me. Okay. I want to get to Camp Drybone and call it a day. I'm gonna deliver this quest, which is already on the green thing. And yeah, we are already 3 hours in. So, we are almost done with this. But, it's a long walk. I would totally teleport there. But I have never been there, so I cannot. Hey, can you give me a hide in the chocobo? There might be another chocobo porter here. There. Are you just gonna get me back to that? Or to Vesper Bay? Okay. I might have chosen a bad path. You know, there's a bridge. Why don't we use the bridge? Bridge is good to cross chasms. I think the Brass Blades has these things here well in hand. They're hired to deal with those guys. And I have a long walk ahead of me. Oh, train tracks. Let's not walk there. Oh, there's a meter right over there. And I intend to attend to it. Yeah, train station. I do imagine I might need to come here often in the near future. And just to the That's an interesting rock formation. I swear one day I will buy myself like 3 chocobos. Just one might not be enough. You know what? Make it 5. You know what? Forget the chocobos. Just get me an airship. A chocobo. My kingdom for a chocobo. At least I arrived. Isambard, I presume? Aye, I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it? Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amauja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very last. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look at me for leadership. You have my word that I will do all I can and to help see the victims safely returned. Alright. Good to know. Now there is no inn here. If I wanted to go to an inn, I would need to go back to Ulda. So I'm just gonna... I guess rest at the stable. Alright. So, that's going to be it for today. Today was an eventful day. We've met one of the developers of the multiplayer of the co-op mod for Elite Force 2. We've defeated a big bad pirate, a bunch of the giants at Copperbell Mines, and we've met the Scions of the 7th Down. We can say that the game is beginning now. After hours and hours, this is the beginning. So yeah. Final Fantasy XIV will be back next Wednesday, 8 PM GMT 3. Next Sunday, 8 PM GMT 3, I'll be playing more Star Trek Elite Force 2 with Yellow. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, he's Lahee Eshkree, and we are phasing out. Bye!